Welcome to another adventure in Slowville, a special map on an old computer that barely can run the game. It is a dual-core processor, 1.6 gigahertz. The machine is roughly 6-7 years old. I can't even remember. Something on it dates it to almost 9, but I doubt it's that old. It's got somewhere around 6 to almost 7 years. And it still runs it halfway decently. However, there's just barely enough RAM to run the operating system, a few necessities, and Minecraft. Which is why this is how we're going to get our video. And I'll do the adjustments while the camera looks like it's behaving right now. That we should eliminate, if not come close to eliminating, artifacts like the red, green, blue color bars that occasionally pop up in winter biomes. Well, that's just something that unfortunately I can't do anything about. Also keep in mind it's a very bright image, so the halos is not a what do they call it? It is not a shader. It's that the image is so bright it's just reflecting an awful lot inside the camera. So we got an old computer, and like I've also said before, if I run anything else with Minecraft, this machine comes to a grinding halt. So that's why it's done this way with a DLP projector. So, and there are the color bars that we're going to try to eliminate when we set up the camera and get things going. Alright, we're all set up. Took me a moment because off camera for about 45 minutes. Just trying to get another video going on a video editor, and the computer was being very uncooperative. My main one, that is. So now we're ready to play a little bit of Slowville, and before I do, I want to make sure that the computer's not in the way of the final image, and it appears to not be. Audio is coming from the projector. And let's start up Slowville. I hit the thing. Good job, me. And we start out at night within the Enderman shelter, and day is about to come upon us. So right now we'll just do a little monster kill. Hi, creeper. I can't believe he just did that. I backed far enough away too. There's no reason why that should have exploded. Anyway, let's just, the golden rule, pop in everything but the last row with cobble. That way, if a creeper were to ever blow up there again, the damage would be a lot easier to fix, and this touchpad does not want to move. I have to turn it like 30 times in order to make like a quarter turn. There goes that skeleton. Okay, what just happened? Alright. Turn, turn, turn. Okay, let's just... Oh, well. The gate survived. That's good. I want to show you something, but let's actually let me... Now let's... Okay, and we're struggling already. Yeah, we need more, fence pieces, obviously. Anyway, if the game wants to actually run, then again, this computer, oh, I know what's happening. Okay, there we go. And I accidentally hit the record button, the live broadcast button for, which somehow on this computer was working, because I thought you had to have third-party software for that to happen. Alright, so we got this village over here. Another thing is, we gotta go to another village, the second to last one. So now they've warmed up to this 3-decker over here. Now that we got this giant underground housing, 3-story unit there, and the player needs to run. There we go. Player needs to run again because, well, I let go, so yeah. They're gonna not run. Alright, did I leave any iron bars in here? I don't know, and I didn't. But I got a minecart, which I do need, for the sake of moving things along, Jerkfest. Okay, because right here is the little railroad. And I'm going to start it a little early right here. Actually, I'm going to disembark if the thing will cooperate. Oh, good. Yeah, great. Anyway, there was a reason for going there, and I totally forgot to bring it with me. That is that I have collected several okay, we gotta move. I've collected oh look, another cart. This is gonna be a problem. Well, what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna head back to the main barn. And, okay, yep, gonna move. There we go. While I was away, I have made several. Okay, I think it's in this one. Yeah. 3 Eyes of Ender. Kind of needed that for what I wanted to do. Okay, we need to move a little bit. Oh, and in the last episode, well, actually, after recording the last episode, I was exploring out in, no, that way, yeah, out that way, and fell down a giant hole, and my initial horse died from the fall when we fell into a ravine. Fortunately, that horse saved my life. I took quite a bit of damage, but it was a fall you normally would get killed from. So we're off to a slightly rough start, and I mean, we're not going terribly far from here. But I wanted to show you something. There was a bug in this game that caused an issue for me, and I want to try and replicate it. Because I was trying to find the end portal. And that's what some of these pillars were representing, is the attempt to find it. Okay, so right over here somewhere, yeah, right over here, this disembark. Do I have what I need to keep him safe? No, I don't. Like it matters. Anyway, if I remember exactly where it is, might have blown it away by accident, is in here somewhere if this thing would like to actually turn when I turn. Okay, it's right over here. Yeah, right in this void right here. Watch what happens when I take one of these. It just went right up. And the thing is, okay, let's just see? It just floats right in here. Which means in one of the earlier versions of the game, this was a known bug, that cave systems completely overwrites the strongholds. And in this case, there was a stronghold here initially, and the data for the end portal, which shows that it's supposed to be right where I'm pointing, isn't there. So when maps generally have 3 of these places, this one might have up to 2. So I've been trying to find the second one, and I believe I have come very close to finding that. So what I'm going to do now is, if I can get back up, and I think I can, there we go. Good. It is kind of maze-like, so where did Horsey go? I didn't have any way to restrain him. Oh, there he is. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is board the horse. Let's see where the sun is. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause the camera, and in this case I literally mean the camera, and when we come back we're going to go to where I was initially going, and that's where I was attempting to find a second stronghold, and hopefully this one actually exists. Alright, while I was off camera, I spent the night at the Enderman shelter, and as you can see in the 7 spot right there, I've gotten another Ender Pearl and for the most part regained what we lost initially. So anyway, we're going to need, there we go. We're going to need to go to the next village over, which is the last one that this particular line serves. However, I did find a village after that this does not serve. And there is a clear cut and small pillar system that somewhat connects to 2. And the thing is, somewhere between those 2, before I ran out of Eyes of Ender initially, is another stronghold in which we can find another end portal. I'm hoping that the bug in the version of Minecraft that caused this deletion of strongholds did not delete that one as well. So it's going to take a small moment to get there, and it's not terribly, well, oh goody rain. Anyway, what I'm going to do is, because this is not a timed event, I'm going to speed up the video, and when we get to the final stop, we'll pause everything. I mean, not pause, we'll resume. Alright? Enjoy the speed up. Alrighty, I know I passed the area of interest quite a while ago, but thing is, I did not want to leave mine carts in the middle of the track, as that has caused issues trying to get from point A to point B at times. So we did go way beyond where a set of stone pillars similar to those out in the distance are located. And somewhere between the tallest two is where the supposed stronghold and end portal exists. I am, again, not 100% sure if I wound up wiping out every single stronghold in whatever version of Minecraft caused that glitch. So I'm just gonna hang tight right now, which, oh boy, crap, I forgot if I had anything important in here. No. That's why I was kind of building up the village. Anywho, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna let the night wind down so I don't go looking for this thing in the middle of the night and leave myself exposed to danger. And when we come back, it'll be time to explore. Okay, that was actually not too far off. I've made a few adjustments to the camera. I've noticed some of the color wheel showing up in the video, so I've changed some of the settings on the camera to eliminate that, and big stutter there. I mean, the whole computer there just completely stopped. Anyway, I changed the settings, and you might notice that the picture looks slightly different because of that. And also, you might notice that it appears to be in a slightly different position. That's because I forgot that when I apply a signal to the projector, that the image is quite a bit off to the right. So there was a little bit of clipping, and I just kept shifting the image till the whole entire thing showed up. Alright, there we go. So I know we're going a ways away from where we were, but again, the whole point of that is so that we don't have carts in the middle of the track and causing issues, which is something we don't want. So okay, between this tall pillar here and that short one there, I believe, I'll just get on top of this lily pad, somewhere within here is a supposed stronghold. Where did it go? Thing is, I did not see where it went. Kinda need to see where it goes. Alright, it's right there. Now the thing is, are we actually going to be... Oh, I forget we kind of drown. Oh, we need more material. Yeah, we're going to need more material. Let's take down this tree of hindrance here. I'm going to leave the dirt. What I'm going to do is use this stuff. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. And somewhere in here is our supposed stronghold. That is, if, like I said before, this is not yet again another this is not again yet another delete. Okay, one more of these guys. Alright, so just... Do I have a shovel on me? Oh, of course not. Okay. Now we are going to dig our way down. Oh, a little bigger than I wanted it to be. Oh well. Not too worried. And of course the center will be exposed. And we go down the wrong way. Well, that don't matter, because we're building a stairwell. Oh, I can see some problems here. Let me grab this. And that's the problem, is we still have some of the sand hanging around, so that's just going to drop in the hole. So, also because of the way some of the adjustments I just now made, I changed the brightness settings of the game itself to be 50%, so it's between moody, which is how I like to play, and bright, which is how many others like to play it. Oops, that's a little too far. Okay, we can get rid of that and put this here. I hear monsters. I don't know how well you're picking that up. I think that might be a good sign. But before we go any further, let's just make sure that we keep everything well lit. So last thing we need is a surprise monster behind me. I see the coal, but that's not our primary objective right now. Oh, jeez. I have a bad feeling this one's going to be. Don't dig down, but I didn't think it was going to hurt for that one instant. I hear him. Now the question is he around here? Boy, do I wish I had myself a... Well, you know what, I'm just gonna... At this point, I'm just gonna speed up the video and we'll pick it up for when we either get to the bottom or find something. Well, looks like we got yay far, and then the only pickaxe I have on me broke. Let's take a look at our position here. We have at 20. So I have a feeling we're either really close to it or, once again, another stronghold that doesn't exist. Not happy if that's the case. Alright, I'm gonna pause, and when we come back, we'll be back down in this hole digging a little more. Okay, we've dug all the way down. Hey, guess what? To bedrock, just like the other time. Does that mean that there may, and I mean may be only just one stronghold in this entire world? And in this case, the way things have gone thus far, I think the only way we'd ever go to the end is to manually make it happen ourselves. In other words, go into creative and build the portal ourselves. Well, this just plain stinks. So what I gotta do now is, just like the other time, which is why it was such a giant mess, is get up to the top, see which way the Eye of Ender goes, and see if we can find an alternative track. Alright, let me just get rid of the last apple. I had 4 in that village, and I decided to use it. Well, it says it's over in here somewhere. So I don't know. So here comes this is the alternative tunnel here. I don't like the looks of this. Okay, I keep hitting the live feed button, which I am surprised would even work, being that I don't have the recording software on this computer. So here we go again. I think that'll be the last of that. Alrighty, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to, once again, set the camera fast forward and dig again and see where things go. Hey, guess what? We're down to the bedrock yet again. I don't know what it is, but I bet I generated every version of these things with the bug version that deleted every stronghold there is in favor of a cave system. As I have a bad feeling not one of these things exist. And we'll just pop that out. As again, we tunneled down and found absolutely nothing. I hear zombies, but the thing is, I don't see anything. Let's just be sure we're safe. I'm not sure if monsters may have come up with us or not. Alright, we've dug here and we've dug over there. Okay, so somewhere in here, because it's still pointing in this direction. Where did it go? Yeah, well, it looks like we have yet another non-existing we got another non-existing stronghold. Awesome. That's 2 that don't exist. Yay. What I'm thinking of doing is climb back up here and okay, somewhere in this general vicinity there is something. Problem is I don't know exactly what or where it is. Okay, that's the hole. This is the way. I think. So we're just going to tunnel around and see if we can find any zombies. I'm not hearing anything. I think we're going the wrong way. Found some iron. I'll just break that so nothing can spawn up there. I have no clue where anything is. Okay, I'm obviously going away from them again. I hear them. More iron. Hey, so at least we're getting something out of this. Excitement. Okay, they're starting to get louder now. We're heading the right way. So let's see if we can find ourselves some zombies while collecting a ton of iron that we could use to make new iron outfit here. I hear him. I don't see him. Okay, it's disappearing again. So somewhere in here must be them. It's still getting louder. Oh, they're definitely getting louder. Now it's just a matter of... It might be just a normal cave system. I hear you. All out of pickaxes again. Let's just take a listen here. Yeah, it's just a cave. Well, thus goes this idea. I don't think any of the strongholds generated. So I think I might ultimately have to generate them myself. It stinks to think I might have to, unfortunately, go into creative and make a portal. But unfortunately, that might be what we have to do. As I cannot find any. I cannot find a single stronghold. Been to one place, non-existent. Went to another place, just recently, as we've just seen, non-existent. Now, I have doubts for the third. And I don't even know if I can even find the third and stutter. So, back over to this wonderful village that we just came from. Yeah, I got a bad feeling that every single stronghold got overridden. Because we heard a cave system. And those, like I said, I don't remember which version it was. 1.3, 1.4, somewhere in that general vicinity. 1.2 to 1.4, somewhere around there, I think. There was a, pardon me, there was a known bug in which the game would overwrite every stronghold with a cave system if one were to be generated nearby. And the sun is setting, but just not enough apparently. I also reset the brightness to moody and the camera's iris to normal, because apparently there is no true winning situation to get rid of the color wheel artifact completely. There's just some instances where light versus dark, the average comes out with a color wheel appearing. Whereas other times the camera will balance out. And it didn't happen here. Or should I say the last episode? Anyway, over here somewhere. There it is. Yeah, so over there we have two that just don't appear whatsoever. So now my next question is, where would the third one be located? I'm not sure. I haven't the slightest clue. Anyway, we're heading towards Big City, which is where we came from. And I think there's a minecart right there, which I should get rid of, because it's just going to interfere with the ability to move. Let's see, scenes like this, you're probably going to get a color wheel artifact. I'm not talking about the quote-unquote rainbows you see on the edges of things when fast movement happens. That's normal DLP artifacting. We're talking about the bars that go completely across the screen, red, green, and blue. I cannot, for the life of me, get all of them to go away. And I'm just looking at the camera right now. It looks like it's doing okay. It's just certain instances of light and dark, heavy contrasting where you'll see them. Okay, well, I'm going to pause the camera and then we'll come back in the big city. Well, we're going to end the episode here at the Enderman Shelter, which I came back to, fought, and got myself another Ender Pearl to make another Eye of Ender, and maybe, if I can, find the third potentially, and I'm pretty much sure at this point, pretty much overwritten Stronghold. So I think what I might be doing, and I don't want to really do it, is I might have to go creative mode and might have to build my own end portal. But to keep things fair, I will leave the portal empty and earn all 12 of the slots that are needed. And so that's what we got going there. So let's take this and make the one eye end of Ender to maybe find the final one. I am not sure if any actually do exist. So next time I'm gonna go. Okay, we went over that way and found a dead end portal. We've been that way and found a dead end portal. So if we go by logic, maybe somewhere in that general direction is a third portal, and maybe, just maybe, it might be intact. I'm not sure. I might have to do as I said, is build my own portal, and just to keep things fair, fill in the 12 by making the Eyes of Ender to fill them in. So that's what we got going here in Slowville. And one thing I do want to point out, as we have been very busy off camera, is to help expose the Enderman to where I'm standing in that shelter, is I've taken a lot of this forest, or jungle, if you want to use the proper name, and torched the crap out of it. So you got some floaty blocks here and there, and so the next adventure is we're going to head over that way. We've been that way before, maybe not you and me, but I have off camera been there multiple times, and that is the plan. And maybe we will actually find a portal that exists. No guarantees. As I said before, might have to cheat that. George F. Fun saying, hope you enjoyed, and have a good one.